So Hosea obeyed God, and he married a woman called Gomer, who was a prostitute, and she conceived and bore Hosea a son. And the Lord told Hosea, "Name the child Jezreel, for in the valley of Jezreel I am about to punish King Jehu's dynasty to avenge the murders he committed. In fact, I will put an end to Israel as an independent kingdom and break the power of the nation of Israel in the valley of Jezreel." So at that time, the king ruling in Israel was King Ahab with his wife Jezebel, and Ahab coveted a poor man's neighboring vineyard. And when he couldn't have it, his wife Jezebel made plans and got that man named Naboth, who was owning the vineyard. She got that man named Naboth to be stoned to death, and he died. And so Elijah the prophet prophesied like this. Elijah the prophet said in 1 Kings and chapter 21, Elijah the prophet prophesied God's judgment upon Ahab by saying that where the blood of Naboth was shed, the dogs will come and lick the blood of King Ahab. And Jezebel, because she incited the king, the dogs will eat Jezebel in the district of Jezreel. So remembering that fact, God told Hosea to name his first son Jezreel, and the fact was that Elijah had appointed Jehu to be king over Israel after King Ahab. So Jehu was told to destroy the family of King Ahab, but Jehu became very enthusiastic and killed even the far relatives of Ahab and Jezebel the queen. He was not asked to do so, but he killed them. So here, where the murders were committed, God said, "I'm going to wipe out the family of Jehu." So in our lives also, you will say, what have we to do about murderers and stuff like that? But the Bible is very clear that if you hate somebody, you are as good as a murderer. And when you hate somebody, you are still in the darkness. You have not come into the light of God. You are not a true child of God. And if you are a murderer, you know, the punishment for murdering is capital punishment. So you will get judged in the court of law of God for hating your brother. And that's as good as murdering. That's what Jesus taught us in the letters of John. This is what we should be very careful not to hate somebody, but to love everybody, because Jesus taught us to love our enemies. Yes, it's difficult, but it can be done because Jesus was Son of Man and he knows our limitations and what we can do and what we cannot do. So we are supposed to love our enemies and pray for those who despitefully use us, who talk against you and want to harm you and do bad to you. You're supposed to pray for them, not go killing. So in the valley of Jezreel, Jehu, same place, the name Jezreel was given to Hosea's first son in remembrance of what happened in Jezreel.